Pressing for Stromback retract.
As you heard, vehicles are now pressing for Stromback retract. The clamp arms on Falcon 9 will retract away, and Falcon 9 will separate away from the clamp arm tower. I am a host, Nexus Space. Today's launch of Starlink.
Strongback retract.
Alright, for Starlink 6-29 mission. Basically, this is probably my 10th Starlink mission I've recorded total, which is a new record for me. So that shows how much SpaceX launches rockets over a period of time. There's some great views of Falcon 9. As you see, you can closely see the Stromback retracting, or the clamp arms opening, and then it's going to be retracting about at 3:40 seconds, or around there. It'll be all the way retracted, or a little bit more at 3:30. For today's launch, there'll be 23 batches of satellites. This is Starlink 6S 20's 9 mission. This mission will go into a low Earth orbit as all Starlink satellites. You see some amazing views there. And as you can see right there, that lightning tower right there, in my honest opinion,
Stage 1 lock slot is complete.
the reason they use these is because they have them as lightning towers just in case if they want to protect their whatever rockets they're out in the pad and protect it from the lightning. Now I know that's a random fact, but still it is very useful, and I prefer any launch site that keep it because it can deflect lightning away from the rocket. Let's take Apollo 12 for a second. It knocked them offline, and then they restarted the systems and went to backup mode, and everything went well. So that's why you should always keep lightning or check your weather and make sure the weather is good and go for launch. So you don't have no bad
Stage 2
weather.
lock slot is complete.
Alright, stage 2 lock load is completed. See some good views of the clamp arms on Falcon 9. They're fully opened and it is retracted away. We're at T-minus 130 and 120 seconds. Stage or ground glass closeouts will start. You'll hear a lot of venting. That's
Ground gas
normal.
closeouts.
Or 130. There you go. There you go. At T-minus 1 minute, the vehicle will be in startup mode and will go to its own internal power. As you see there, Falcon 9, you see some lot of gas and oxidizer air. That's because of the Florida air and the frost and all the fuel and everything that's coming off of Falcon 9.
Falcon 9 is in startup.
It makes that weird slushy and venty, frosty and gushy air. Launch director, are we go for launch?
Go for launch.
Good news. We're about 40 seconds away from ignition, and we're actually 1 second away from it, or
T-minus
we're
30 seconds.
29 seconds away from ignition. And it's T0, or about plus 1 seconds. We'll lift off, but about 0 to 1 seconds. Oh, you can hear some water. The water systems are now
T-minus 15
getting ready.
seconds.
At 5 seconds, they will shoot out water and protect the
T-minus
pad.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ignition. And liftoff. Go Falcon 9. Go Starlink 6X-29. Falcon 9 is cleared of towers and is going away into space. Vehicle's now pitching downrange. Stage one,
Vehicle downrange.
stage one propulsion and chamber pressures are nominal.
Stage
You
1
can see
propulsion
some
is
of the
nominal.
frost, the liquid on the camera. That's normal for liftoffs. The camera gets a little bit wet and a little bit frosty, but after they get out the pad after 30 seconds, it'll probably clear up after 30 seconds. That's what normal time. Um, beautiful, beautiful views of Falcon 9 and its engines. Working good. 9 Merlin 1D engines working good. We're at 100% thrust.
Power and telemetry nominal.
We'll go down in thrust at max Q. We will, vehicle's now supersonic. It's going to be supersonic at about 1 minute. And then we go through max Q. Okay.
Max Q.
Max Q, vehicle's supersonic. This is the greatest point of supersonic as we pass through max Q, and then we'll start getting out of max Q and we'll start getting less stress on the vehicle. Amazing views.
Impact chill has started.
Okay, MVAC and chill has started. The MVAC will chill like the Merlin 1D engines. If they don't chill the engine, it'll go at the risk of breaking the engine, blowing up the engine, or a fuel pump breaking and leak fuel everywhere and blow up the payload. And that's why they have a flight termination system, so they don't have to worry about people's safety being endangered. They have that flight termination system to break the rocket into small pieces so they fall in the ocean instead of on people's or on land or wherever people's houses are or buildings or anything, etc. We're getting ready for some events. Miko managing cutoff, stage separation and vac ignition, stage one Griffins deploy, and fairing separation. There's a good view of the
Main
MVAC
engine
engine.
cutoff.
Stage separation confirmed.
Impact ignition.
There you go. Beautiful view of the MVAC engine. There's the Griffins deploy. Amazing views. You can see the gloominess of the grid fins as they're deploying. Now, when the grid fins deploy,
Fairing separation confirmed.
fairing separation confirmed. Now, since if you're a new cucumber on Falcon 9, you're wondering what this is and what's going on. Falcon 9 is a 9-engine, or actually 10 engine. It has 10 engines total. 1 for the second stage and 9 for the first stage. Is a fully reusable rocket with 4 titanium grid fins and 4 carbon fibers landing legs with inner stage, a black inner stage to keep thermal heat coming from the outside from
Both
solar.
vehicles are on a nominal trajectory.
So the sun doesn't damage the MVAC engine when it's chilling or when it's lifting or when it's about to stage separate. And Falcon 9 has a payload dispenser. When you get the view of the fairing separation payload deployment, if shown, and basically that's what Falcon 9 is. It's a fully or partially reusable rocket. It's not fully reusable, not like Starship. But SpaceX was aiming to make Falcon 9 fully reusable, but they scrapped that idea because of how expensive and how hard it would to use the MVAC engine to land the rocket. So they just made it where they would just manufacture the second stage, and the first stage would be partially refurbished. And yeah, so basically Falcon. Okay, and that was there's multiple block versions like the predecessor of Falcon 1. Falcon 1 had one Merlin engine. Just a Merlin, not A or D or C or B. It's just Merlin. It was a test article of the Merlin engine. Now they had 5 flights total. 2 of them went successful and 3 failed. So that's the failures are greater than the wins. But with Falcon 9, the failures are the wins are way much. The failures are least than the landings and refurbishments and success. So basically, yeah, that's very good because Falcon 9 is gonna be launching 100+ times a year. So then they'll go for 200 times a year by 2024 to 2025. Now, Falcon 9 has shown its reliability over the past years, and I believe that Falcon 9 will become a fully functional, partially reusable rocket. We're coming up on entry burn.
Stage 1 FTS has safed.
Stage 1 FTS is saved.
Stage 1 entry burn startup.
There's the entry burn.
Stage 2 FTS has safed.
Stage 1 entry burn shutdown.
Entry burn shut down. See a great view there? There's Falcon 9 coming in. Alright, we're about 30 seconds away from landing burn. We'll use the grid fins to
Stage 1
steer
transonic.
its way back to the drone ship. Just a short fall gravitas. Or, of course, it's still a VRB. About 10 seconds away from, or, yeah.
Stage 1 landing burn.
Stage 1 landing burn.
Landing leg deploy.
There we go.
Stage 1 landing confirmed.
We had some trouble there with the views, but everything is nominal. We're about 3 seconds away from Seco. Alright,
MVAC shutdown.
evac shutdown. That'll wrap it up for today. Thank you guys for watching. This is Extra Space. We expand our knowledge of what we get and what we learn. Goodbye.
Three, two, one. Liftoff of the Falcon 9.
Vehicles pitching downrange.
Stage 1 prop is nominal. Stage 1 entry startup. Stage 1 is transonic. Stage 1 landing burn startup.
Falcon 9 has landed